And then something invisible snapped inside her, and that what had come together commenced to fall apart. This is exactly what I felt towards the end. You spent your whole life trying to figure out what your place in the world. I still don't know what mine was. I just felt so alone, like no one understood me. Even my own parents gave up to me. According to my father, I never lived up to his expectations. He wanted someone who would live up to the family's honor, not someone who would embarrass him in front of his colleagues.
I spent my whole life working, so that you will be happy, and you can't even do that right.
Those words still echo in my mind. The one who was supposed to be one of my greatest supporters. I was always different though. I never managed to fit in. There wasn't a single place in this world where I felt accepted, or felt like I was part of something bigger. And in the end, I had no choice. I felt suffocated, like everyone expected something different. Even my own mother gave up on me. Everyone tried to shape me in the way they needed me to be. And now it's time for you to know. For you to see why I had to do what I did. And I guess there isn't really a good place to start, so might as well start from the beginning. This is the story of how I died.
She completely embarrassed me tonight in front of the head of the company. Can you imagine how it looked? When you wanted to start a conversation with her, and she just walked like nothing. I wonder why he thinks of me now. How am I going to do business with him?
Just calm down. Nothing happened. He's just going to think that you have a shy girl. She didn't do anything.
Well, that's exactly it, isn't it? She never does anything. She doesn't introduce herself. She doesn't even try to fit in. Tell me, when was the last time she went to a party? Or how about this? When was the last time she even had a sleepover?
Lower your voice. You're going to wake her.
Why can't she be like other girls her age? She never meets up with any of her friends. She never socializes. At the end of the day, Mary, I am the one who suffers from this situation. I need to live with the fact that my daughter is not normal. You do understand, right? She has to be able to keep the family honor because one day, I won't be here to help her out.
There is no reason to shout, Kane.
I'm not shouting! I just don't understand it. I spent my whole life working, so the two of you will be happy, and she can't even do that right!
Kane, it is just a passing phase. Everything is going to be fine in the end.
You said that before! 5 years ago, Mary, we had this conversation. She was younger, same situation, and you said, it's just a phase, Kane. But guess what? It is not a phase. She has a problem, and I need to find a way to face this.
Kane, we are in this together. She's your daughter? No, she is our daughter. Do you think this doesn't affect me? Seeing her act the way she does? I want her to have friends. I want her to date. I want her to be normal. But do you know what I want more than anything? I want her to be happy. Kane, I love our daughter. And I know she isn't everything that you anticipated she would be. But she still can be. And until then, you need to help me, and you need to be supportive of her. Because she's your daughter. She's our daughter.
How do you think I feel, man? She's my only daughter. She's our only daughter. Don't worry, love. Together we will find a way to help.
coming so quickly, Mrs. Blake?
Is everything okay? Is Lilah well?
Lilah is well, but to be honest with you, Mrs. Blake, I'm worried about your daughter. She is very asocial. The other kids have been trying countless times to include her in their activities, but she makes no attempt whatsoever to join them.
Look, my husband and I, we are aware of the situation. Lilah is just like that, though. There's nothing that isn't going to pass with time.
I'm so worried that it's more than that. Here, take this. It is a business card of a really good psychiatrist. She's also a friend of mine. Maybe she can help us with Lilah.
I do not think that there's going to be any need for that, but thank you anyway.
Let's go, it'll be so much more interesting than looking at her. Thanks.
Hey, don't mention it. That's what friends are for.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, you didn't really handle it out by yourself at all. I mean, that's what I'm here for.
I've always been there for you, Derek.
So, what was that all about the demo training?
The usual, just picking up on those they can. I'm fine, Derek, really, don't worry. They just tease me a little, that's all.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. I'd feel terrible if anything happened to you.
Thank you.
Well, that's what I'm there for. Time for math.
playing the other kids. Is there a reason for that?
I just don't like playing with them.
Well, why not? Lilah, they're kids just like you. They want to have fun. Maybe you can try to get to know them. You can play with them and talk to them, and maybe you'll make some new friends. You think you'd like to play with them?
But I really am happy, Mom. I really like this book.
All right, then let's make a deal. You try to play with the other kids, see if you enjoy it, and if you make some new friends, then I'll buy you another book just like this one.
Okay, I'll give them a chance. Can I read a bit more, though? I enjoy reading.
Absolutely. How about if you read here?
Be the change you want to see in the world.
And right here?
I was born to make mistakes, not fake perfections.
Lilah, you have a moment?
Sure.
How are you, Lilah?
I'm fine. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Just want to check up on you, that's all. I am your father after all.
I'm fine, really. You don't have to worry about me so much.
Wait a second, Lilah. Why can't we have a normal conversation for once? Father to daughter as we should.
What do you want to talk about?
You, Lilah. I want to talk about you. You seem quite distant lately. Your mother is worried sick, and I am too.
You two should stop worrying so much. I'm fine, really.
Some says it's just a phase. I know you're growing. But I know you well, Lilah. Ever since you were young, you acted the same, distant and alone. But you never wanted to talk about it. Talk to me, Lilah. Let me help you.
I don't need help. I'm just a bit down, that's all.
Don't expect me to believe that, do you? I am your father, not some stranger you just met. I know you for 18 years. 18 years where you've been the same. Tell me, Lilah, what do you need to get better?
I need you to leave me alone and let me be.
And how would that look if I leave you alone and don't take care of this? Do you think my business partner...
Is what it's all about? Your job? You don't really care, do you? All you want is that your very sweet daughter will stop acting the way she does so everyone can see you as the perfect man. For 18 years you've been saying the same thing over and over again. I spent my whole life working so that you will be happy. But you know what? The truth is, you spent your whole life building your reputation, and that's the only thing you care about.
How dare you! I, your own father, the one who has taken care of you ever since you were young, the one who has paid for everything you wanted and everything you need. And this is how you thank me? By ignoring all this? You keep on embarrassing me in front of my co-workers. You barely introduce yourself. You don't even make an effort to connect, not even to your own parents. And when I come here and try to talk to you in a civilized manner, this is how you act towards your own father?
You didn't act like a real father! When was the last time you sat down and had a chat, Kane? When was the last time you showed concern towards me and it wasn't triggered by some incident at work?
When have you done something to help me when I needed you? You're right. I took care of what my coworkers think of me. I want them to see me. I want them to see us as a normal family. But when they meet you, they just think I didn't raise you correctly. Like if I was the one with a problem.
So that's what you see me as? A problem needs fixing? You know, there was that time I actually thought you cared. I thought you showed concern towards me and saw me as a daughter who cared about me as a person.
Lilah, you're being ridiculous.
I'm being ridiculous. No one cares what happened to me. You made it pretty clear that all I am to everyone is a tool. Everybody needs me to act in a certain way so they can benefit from it. Why can't you just accept me the way I am? Tell me the truth. Have you ever seen me more than just the trophy daughter you always wanted me to be? I guess that clears that up.
then listen to me. There's no reason for you to do this. Please, just take a few steps back and we can talk about this.
There is nothing to talk about, Derek. I'm not supposed to be here. I don't fit in this world. My so-called dad doesn't care about me. No one cares about me. Everybody needs me to act as someone I'm not.
What is it, Lilah? What is it that'll make you happier?
Peace. I want to stop worrying or feeling alone. I want to feel like I matter, like I'm more than just a tool.
Lilah, I care about you. I want you to see just the way you are.
It's a little too late for that, Derek. We come in and out of this world in the same way.
Lilah, please stop and think about this. There's no reason for you to do this.
That's the thing. I have to do this. It's the only way. Goodbye, Derek. All of these events show what type of person I used to be. Isolated, unaware, ignorant, but most importantly, I wasn't part of this world. No one accepted me. No one wanted Lilah as she is. And no matter how much time passed, things stayed the same. To some extent, I can even say they got worse. Usually, you would like people to notice you, but those who noticed me only wanted to hurt me. They saw I didn't belong, and every day they kept reminding me of that. And as the taunting continued, I started feeling worse about myself. And as a consequence,
Another part of me died.
and here I am, after 18 years with a father who never acted as he should, with everyone accepting something different from me. I had to relieve some of that stress. But there was one person who, no matter how old I was always there to protect me, to help me out. I never saw how much he cared. But in the end, he showed me how much he cared by the sacrifice he took. Derek, he saved me. Not a day goes by without me thinking about him. He showed me that there is a place for me in this world. I just have to find it. I still died though, but in a more metaphoric way. He killed the sacrifice he took, killed the old me, but brought the new me to life. And I'm grateful for that. I have never felt more alive. And for the first time, I felt like the person I was destined to be. Lilah, Blake.